Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we are going to be talking about the rune Wunjo. So, before we get into all that good stuff about the rune Wunjo, please, if you are interested in anything that I teach, any of my products, courses, services, anything like that, you can go to GeboTheShaman.com, and they are all on sale right now with huge massive bundle sales going on, so go check them out. And you can see some of the things that I offer. This is not all of them, but it's the majority right here at all those things and these courses, so check them out. Alright, so the rune Wunjo. The rune Wunjo, so what does this represent? This represents joy. It represents fun. True joy is earned. So when you work really hard to get something, and you work your ass off, and it's just one of those things where it's like you worked so hard, and then you finally get it, and it's like, oh yes. So this is the rune Wunjo. So, and the things that you get for free, they don't really mean much. I mean, you don't really appreciate them as much. So, true joy is earned. And so Wunjo represents winning. It means to win. It also represents your desires. So this is what you're desirous of. So it depends on the context of this, of course. If Wunjo in the 9 world rune reading that I do here at GeboTheShaman.com, you can check that out. So in my rune reading, we use the 9 directions plus the center, or 8 directions plus the center. So if it's if this is in the direction of the west, that means that you would desire relationships. If this was in the northwest, that would mean that you would desire a connection with like a spiritual connection with your ancestors. So that's what would bring you joy. Alright, so if it was in the east, it would be a desire to discover your own identity, things like that. So the divination meaning is joy, fulfillment, contentment. It also means family and friendly love. So this wouldn't be the romantic love, that would be more of Yera, the Yera rune, which we'll talk about soon. But yeah, so Wunjo. Now, so for the rune Wunjo, in a divination meaning, in a divination reading, like I do the 9 world rune reading, it can come up upright, which means that it would come up like this. Sorry, for you guys it would be that way. And or it can also come up upside down. So that would now the rune Wunjo looks like a P almost. Looks like a P, so if it was upside down, it would look like a B. Okay? Just, that's a general meaning because I don't have the runes here with me. Actually I do. Let me see if I can pull those out and show you guys. I got some new cool runes, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the Rune Wunjo. Now, this can be, can you see that? Yeah, so I love that it's black and white. I got these for like, what, $17 or so? It's a pretty good deal. So anyway, wait. So anyway, then we have the rune upside down, which is this. So yeah, and then so when it's upside down, the meaning is depression and disappointment. So kind of the opposite of joy and happiness and fulfillment is depression and disappointment. So when it comes up upside down, the opposite to that would be Ansuj. So go watch my video about Ansuj. So if this rune comes up for you upside down, the way to treat that or cure it is not with more of it. So we want to do the opposite if it's upside down. So the opposite to Wunjo is Ansuj, and I will I'll be doing a video as soon as I do probably all the runes. I'll do a video on how I know these things, like the rune wheel that I follow and things like that. So anyway, yeah, so that's that. And it's, so let me see. So basically, we have this rune, and so if you, I'm trying to think. So basically what I was saying is the rune Ansuj is the opposite to this, so I'll go ahead and explain that at some point in the future. So, you know, these cards are great if anybody is thinking about buying them. However, I don't go off of the rune, the descriptions of the rune, because it has descriptions on it, so I just ignore those because I was taught by Rune Master what they actually mean and the spiritual significance of them and things like that. So most of the descriptions that you hear aren't exactly correct. I mean, they are kind of in the ballpark, but they're not exactly correct. So yeah, so Wunjo, joy, fun, winning, victory, and accomplishing your true desires. So joy, fulfillment, contentment, family, friendly love. So those are all the things that Wunjo represents. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a like, and you know, subscribe and all that good stuff. Subscribe. Only 70% of you guys are subscribed, so please subscribe. So, and then we have the all kinds of stuff on sale, guys. I'm about to be going on vacation, so I need some money for vacation, so I put some stuff on sale. And so if you're interested in anything that I have to offer, then I would highly suggest you pick up what's on sale before it goes out of sale, because that's about to happen. So I do have my rune readings. I do have a 9-world rune reading that I do, and that is geared towards finding out what's happening on each of the levels inside of you, each of the dimensions inside of you. So we're not one-dimensional, we are multi-dimensional beings. And so the rune readings that I do helps you to figure out what's going on in each of those realms, in each of those dimensions. So, yeah, it's pretty important. So I'd highly recommend getting a rune reading if you need help, or if you just want a reading. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything serious. All right, and then we have the Qigong courses. So I have my Cosmic Qigong course, which is basically the fundamentals of Qigong, but it does have some very powerful practices in there. As well as I have my self-transformation course, which basically combines Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, meditation, all kinds of stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff in there, and that it's basically a synergistic combination of all the energies in your body to work towards one main purpose, which is accomplishing your soul desire. So what are you here for? What is the mission that you're on? That's very important to know, because if you don't know, then you're basically not going to do anything about it, right? You can't accomplish anything if you don't know about it. So this helps you to determine what's your soul desire. And so it's a very powerful practice that taps into the heart center. Anyway, guys, then we have the Astrology Certification course, and that is, just a great course that helps you figure out what you want to do with your life, or in terms of, well, not exactly, but it's like, it's a course that is basically designed to take you through, astrology. So how I do my astrology reading and things like that. So my astrology readings, how they're done and everything you need to know about Vedic astrology in order to do a Vedic astrology reading. All right. And then when you pass the certification exam, you'll get your own website with your own PayPal button that will basically get your own business started. Sorry, I had a brain fart there, but yeah. So that's a great way to have your own business. So not only that, but I'll also promote you on the channel. So that's a great thing. And then we have the astrology consultations. So astrology consultations are basically an astrology reading, including a consultation. So I look at your birth chart to determine all the important things that there are about your birth chart and how they can help you. So so that's very good opportunities there to learn more about your birth chart. And then we also have readings about your career and relationships. So those are astrology readings on your career and relationships. I also have my birth time rectification service. So if you are unsure what your birth time is, there's a great way to find out, and that's what I do. I help you I figure it out for you, basically. I figure out basically by asking you some very simple questions. I look at your chart and I turn it and I fiddle with it and mess with it to make everything align and make sense, and then I tell you, oh, you were born at 7:58. I get it down to the minute. So it's really great. That's something that a lot of astrologers cannot do, especially Western astrologers. Because why? Because they don't have the divisional charts. those divisional charts are very important. That's my main way of figuring out your birth time. So if you want a birth time rectification, check out GeboTheShaman.com. Rune readings. I also do rune readings. So those are very powerful, very good divination tools to figure out what's going on in your life and how to fix it, how to improve, how to become better. Alright, and then we have the career coaching and life coaching. So I do offer personal sessions with me, and if you want a personal session with me to talk about whatever, I mean, it can be literally just asking questions about what I teach. It can be talking about your emotions, psychological stuff, emotional stuff, life problems and struggles and challenges, things like that. I help you with all that stuff. And then I also have the career coaching. So the career coaching is designed to guide you to your best path, to your greatest path of abundance. And you do that by figuring out what your path and purpose is. Because you need to understand what your soul desire is in order to actually go and live that. So the career coaching helps you to understand if you have blocks, blocks on what you want to do, what you are interested in, what you like. Get a life coaching session or a career coaching session. Alright, and then we have the trauma healing course, which is actually called the emotional awareness course, but I'm turning it into a trauma healing course. Then we have the distance energy healing. So that is going to be really good. That is a 1 hour session with me. It's distance energy healing, so I will send you a guided meditation, and then at the same time I will be doing, like, you can do the guided meditation at the same time as our appointment to kind of synchronize the energies and get you to heal yourself. It is very powerful. I had a lot of great reviews by clients about it, and so it's a very powerful energy transmission. Alright, and then what else? I think that's it. So if you guys, I also do have a ritual magic course which incorporates the runes, and it's very powerful. Alright, so if you want to check out all my products, courses, services, everything that I have to offer, you can go to GeboTheShaman.com. Alright guys, so that's it for me, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.